Do you want to learn the golf swing 10 times faster, 20 times faster, 50, 100, 1,000 times faster? Well, most people never learn the real golf swing in their life at all, so we can say infinitely faster. With the silver bullet, this is patent pending right now, it will be patent very soon. It has a swing weight of 0, which means that the center of balance is directly between the two hands, and that makes it so that it spins like a baton. That's the balance right there. It has this large weight at the end, and that helps for building muscle memory. This weight makes it so that you're not going to cast and you're not going to flip. So you're going to come down, nice follow through. So it makes learning way, way easier. The baseball swing and the golf swing are basically the same. Do you want your golf swing to feel simple like a baseball swing? If you can't do a baseball swing, stick with disc golf, because if you can't do a baseball swing, you're probably going to be a terrible golfer. But if you can swing a baseball bat well, then you can swing a golf club correctly. The trick to swinging a golf club so it feels like a baseball swing is you're doing a baseball swing, but you're hunched over. Nothing really changes except for you're hunched over. When you do a golf swing, you want to feel a baseball swing. So here's a baseball swing. And when you do a baseball swing, you will notice that you're not getting flippy, you're not casting, and you're keeping your head behind the ball. That's very important in the golf swing. A lot of people get their head in front, and you would never do that with a baseball swing, so you shouldn't do that with a golf swing either. It just doesn't make sense. So, if you learn how to, or if you just do a baseball swing, like that, make sure your head is staying behind the ball. And that's going to be with your stance. Make sure your stance is wide enough where you feel comfortable keeping your head behind. And keeping your head behind is going to be done with your lower body, a lot with your right leg. So head's going in front. Watch when I change it to keep my head behind the ball. So the leg right here is doing something a little different. So if we do the baseball swing and then we do a rib sway, it turns into a golf swing. And what is the rib sway? It's basically what a baseball swing is. When you're up here right here, you're not swinging your arms crazy at a baseball. You're going here, rib sway. That's the whole swing. So the golf swing is exactly the same way, but we're angled down at the ground. So when we do a rib sway in the golf swing, we're not going to be rib swaying up. We're at an angle, we're going to rib sway down. That's the golf swing. So you can just do the baseball swing over and over again, get comfortable, and then do a rib sway. That's basically the whole golf swing. With the silver bullet, I figured out this drill that's about the easiest thing in the world, and it gets everything to work correctly. Since it is balanced like a baton with a swing weight of 0, you can hand it off from one hand to the other. All you have to do is just go like this right here. When you do this, make sure your head stays behind the ball. Make sure your stance feels good. That right there. And then do a rib sway down at the ground. That's all a golf swing is. It's a baseball swing, but instead of rib swaying up, your body is down, so your rib swaying down. So you're going to feel your chest coming at the ball first, and then you're going to follow through. There's some very important things in the golf swing that you want to do. One is, like I said, keep your head behind the ball, just like a baseball swing. You're never going to go like that. The other thing is to not sway. To not sway. When you start your back sway, you're going to put your pressure on your foot right here. You're going to keep your knee inside your big toe. And as you rotate, you're going to feel all that pressure from your leg, from your foot to your knee into your right glute, and it's going to feel like your right glute flexes. That's how you don't sway. So, keep your head behind the ball. Don't sway. Have the natural feeling of a baseball swing. Do the rib sway down at the ground. And then the last part really is the finish. We want to finish with our back shoulder. I'm right-handed, so my right shoulder, I'm going to want to make sure that feels like that goes higher than my left shoulder at the finish. So if you're getting stuck right here, if I raise my right shoulder, it finishes the swing. So all you have to do is right here, head behind the ball, make sure I'm not swaying. Then I'm going to do a rib sway. Down at the ground. That's the whole golf swing. You swing down, there's no casting. You have this nice right angle here. You follow through, you have this nice parallel line through your left arm, the club to the ground. What a lot of people do is the reverse of what you're supposed to do in the golf swing, and they will cast and then flip. So most people are swinging the golf club completely opposite. You want to not cast, not flip. Most people cast, flip. Okay, and this club makes it very easy so you don't do the opposite of what you're supposed to be doing. After just 5 minutes of using this, most people are going to have a eureka moment where everything is going to make sense. A lot of people watch all the YouTube videos I have. I've watched over 1,000 hours of instructional videos on YouTube, Instagram, etc. And they'll be like, do a reverse motorcycle, or do this, or it doesn't work. Those are band-aids. When you do a baseball swing and turn it into a golf swing, all these important parts naturally happen by themselves. You don't have to do anything that doesn't feel natural. And the more natural you could feel in your golf swing, the easier it's going to be to repeat it. You're going to have more power because you're not going to have forces that are fighting against each other. A main reason why people swing over the top, your left arm, lead arm, is going to get closer to your torso, the closest to your torso at one point in the swing. And the over the top move is people go up here and it gets closest to the torso at the top of the swing, and then they start the downswing and it goes over the top. What this does right here is the closest your arm gets to your torso is right here, which is right before release, and then you swing out at the ball. So it's coming in, then it's coming out. Another thing you have to do in the golf swing is you twist your hands together on the backswing. You pull them apart on the downswing. What that does, when you twist them together, it goes through the club goes through the hands. When I twist it apart, it slots it, and then when I twist them together, it releases and gives you a strong follow through. So back to when the arm gets closest to the body, what that's doing is that's loading pressure. You're handing it off to your right hand, and your right hand's going to go a little bit back first, and then it's going to transfer the power so you feel your right hand coming through.